Yo, Giants Nation, buckle up because we're diving into the hottest New York Giants news for the 2025 season. What if I told you the key to unlocking an explosive Giants offense is already on the roster, just waiting to break out? That's right. We're talking about Jaylen Hyatt, the quarterback shakeup and a beefed-up offensive line that could turn Big Blue into a powerhouse. Are you ready to feel the energy of a revitalized Giants squad? Let's get into it. What's up, Giants fans? It's your boy, hyped up and ready to break down the latest New York Giants news that's got us all buzzing for the 2025 season. If you're as passionate about Big Blue as I am, you know we've been through some rough patches. But the tides are turning and the future looks electric. Today, we're zooming in on three massive storylines. Jaylen Hyatt's make-or-break moment, a revamped quarterback room led by Russell Wilson, and an offensive line that's finally showing some muscle. Stick with me, because this is about to get wild, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk Giants football. Let's start with the man of the hour, Jaylen Hyatt, the speed demon we drafted in the third round of the 2023 NFL Draft out of Tennessee. This guy came into the league with Shiny Biletnikoff Award, given to the nation's top wide receiver, after torching college defenses with 1,267 yards and 15 touchdowns on 67 catches, averaging a jaw-dropping 18.9 yards per catch. Giants Nation, you remember the hype, right? We thought Hyatt was going to be the deep threat dynamo to stretch defenses and take the top off. But 2 years in, he's at just 435 yards on 31 catches and 0 touchdowns. What's the deal? Has Hyatt been a bust? Or have we just not seen the real Jaylen Hyatt yet? Let's unpack this. Hyatt's game is all about speed, blazing, unguardable speed. At Tennessee, he was a vertical threat who could accelerate out of breaks like a sports car, leaving defenders in the dust. The problem? The Giants haven't fully unleashed him. For one, his route running needed work, as Tennessee's offense leaned heavily on speed and football IQ over polished routes. Plus, his role was supposed to be as a deep threat, but the Giants' offense the past 2 years? Let's just say it's been a struggle bus. Shaky quarterback play and an offensive line that couldn't protect long enough for deep shots held Hyatt back. In 2023 and 2024, our QBs either couldn't or wouldn't push the ball downfield consistently, and Hyatt suffered for it. But Giants Nation, the script is flipping in 2025, and it's got me pumped. First, let's talk about that quarterback room, because it's a whole new vibe for the New York Giants. Say hello to Russell Wilson, one of the best deep ball passers in NFL history, especially when he's airing out to the sideline. This dude's got a cannon, and he's already hyping up Hyatt, saying, "I really believe in him," during OTAs. That's the kind of leadership that gets you fired up. Behind Russ, we got Jameis Winston, a gunslinger who loves to chuck a deep and rookie first-round pick Jackson dart, who's got that same fearless deep ball mentality. Giants fans, can you feel the excitement? Our QB room is finally built to let Hyatt do what he does best, burn DBs and make big plays. But here's the question. Will Hyatt capitalize on this golden opportunity? Drop your predictions in the comments. Now let's dive into how the Giants can unlock Hyatt's full potential, because this is where it gets juicy. The coaching staff, led by Brian Daboll, needs to let Hyatt be Hyatt. For the past 2 years, he's been stuck playing almost exclusively out wide, which limits him to vertical routes or cuts toward the middle of the field. That's not his full game. Experts are screaming for the Giants to move him to the slot more often. Why? Because from the slot, Hyatt can attack in every direction, middle, vertical, and outside, making it nearly impossible for defensive backs to keep up with his elite speed and acceleration. Imagine Hyatt jetting out of the slot, blowing past a linebacker, and hauling in a 50-yard bomb from Russ. That's the kind of play that'll have MetLife Stadium shaking. What do you think, Giants Nation? Should Hyatt get more slot reps or stick to the outside? Let's hear it. But it's not just about Hyatt and the QBs. None of this works without a solid offensive line. And Giants fans, we got some serious upgrades to talk about. Last season, the O-line was a sore spot, giving up a brutal 48 sacks and 215 total pressures, ranking 28th in the NFL with a D- grade from Pro Football Network. Ouch! Losing star left tackle Andrew Thomas to a season-ending foot injury didn't help. forcing the Giants to juggle 10 different line combinations. But for 2025, GM Joe Schoen has been working overtime to fix this unit. They re-signed veteran Greg Van Roten, who played a career-high 1,121 snaps last year with solid 96.9 pass blocking efficiency rating. They've also added depth with swing tackles James Hudson III and Stone Forsythe, who bring experience and versatility. Plus, former top 10 pick Evan Neal is transitioning to guard, where he's showing flashes of dominance. This line isn't perfect yet, still ranked 28th heading into the season, but it's deeper, more reliable, and ready to give Wilson and Dart the time they need to hit Hyatt deep. Are you feeling optimistic about this O-line, or do you think Schoen needs to make another big move? Sound off below. Let's paint a picture for a second. It's week 1 at MetLife. The crowd's roaring and Russell Wilson drops back. The offensive line holds strong, giving him a clean pocket. Hyatt, lined up in the slot, blazes past a cornerback, and Russ lofts a perfect spiral 40 yards downfield. Hyatt tracks it, makes the grab, and sprints into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. The stadium erupts, and Giants Nation is back, baby. That's the vision for 2025, and it's not just a dream. It's within reach. Reports from training camp are buzzing with optimism. Hyatt's bulked up from 171 pounds to around 190, making him stronger for contested catches and blocking in the slot. He's been battling minor leg cramps, but he's fighting through it, showing a new mental toughness. Head coach Brian Dable says Hyatt improved in all facets of being a receiver, and Wilson's leadership is boosting his confidence. This is a make-or-break year for Hyatt, and the stars are aligning for a breakout. What kind of numbers do you see him putting up? I'm thinking 550 to 600 yards, 40 to 45 catches, and 4 to 6 touchdowns. Ambitious? Maybe, but I believe in this kid. Tell me your stat predictions in the comments. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture for the New York Giants in 2025. After a brutal 3-14 season in 2024, the team's got a chip on its shoulder. The draft brought in studs like linebacker Abdul Carter, who's already wreaking havoc in camp. And the offense is loaded with weapons like Malik Nabers, who set an NFL rookie record with 109 catches for 1,204 yards last year. Nabers had a shoulder scare in camp, but is reportedly okay, which is huge for this squad. With Tyrone Tracy Jr. leading the run game and Theo Johnson stepping up at tight end, this offense has the potential to be explosive. But it all hinges on that quarterback-offensive line connection, giving Hyatt the chance to shine. If the Giants can get consistent deep shots, defenses will have to respect Hyatt's speed, opening up the field for Nabers, Wan'Dale Robinson in the running game. Can you imagine this offense clicking on all cylinders? What's the one thing you think the Giants need to do to make the playoffs in 2025? Drop your thoughts below. Oh, and speaking of updates, I dug into the latest New York Giants news to make sure we're covering all the bases. According to recent reports from Giants.com and ESPN, the team's first unofficial depth chart for 2025 lists Russell Wilson as QB1, with Winston and Dart battling for QB2 reps. Dart's had some rookie struggles, like a pick 6 in his first camp drill, but he's starting to find his groove, going 11 of 14 in recent practices. The offensive line's depth additions, like Hudson and Forsythe, are confirmed to be about building continuity and injury protection, which is critical after last year's chaos. Hyatt's transformation, both physical and mental, is generating serious buzz, with outlets like CBS Sports calling him a potential under-the-radar star. These updates are straight from the source, so you know we're keeping it real for Giants Nation. As we wrap this up, let's get fired up for what's ahead. The 2025 season is a fresh start for the New York Giants, and Jaylen Hyatt could be the X factor that takes this offense to the next level. With a quarterback room built for deep balls, an offensive line that's finally got some grit, and Hyatt's new bulk and confidence, I'm calling it now. This kid's about to make some noise. But I want to hear from you, Giants Nation. Is Hyatt ready to break out, or does he need another year? How many touchdowns is he scoring in 2025? And what's your bold prediction for this Giants season? Smash that like button if you're hyped for Big Blue. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with every Giants fan you know. Let's build this community and cheer our team back to glory. Until next time, keep bleeding blue and let's go Giants.